Good morning. Welcome to Against the Public for February 26th. I want to thank everybody who jumped on my NBA and college basketball three-pack tonight. We're getting also quite a few of you to join me on exhibition baseball. It doesn't make me feel like such a degenerate for putting them up or being interested in it. But I do love baseball, exhibition or not. So thank you so much. We got some winners today. There are plenty of people out there that are betting bases, so that makes me feel better about my toe in the over the line of being a baseball degenerate. Of course, if you've joined me in any capacity as an all-access member, I thank you every single day. I'm Dana Lane. Thanks for joining me. Let's get into it, checking in on our all-access numbers as we head into the middle of the week. This is being recorded on Tuesday. So go ahead and hit that link below to see how we finished. So far, so good today. All access customers, you're on a 95 and 51 run, 65% winners, 3,966 units won on our all access totals. We look to improve on that tonight. Last 7 days, it's produced an acceptable 58% winners, and I hear you. Anybody can do that for 7 days. Well, it's the consistency that I aim to give you every single day, and we've done that the last 30 days. All access customers, that means every play that I release, 59% winners, 3,108 units of profit, number one at pickdawgz.com. Obviously, we continue to dominate the books, guys, so if you're not an all access customer right now, finish this month off strong, or make sure that you start next month off strong. Either way, become an all-access member now, and we'll carry you through the rest of 2025. Before we get to your free selection, let's just take a look at how Wednesday's all-access card is shaping up. And we look to continue our winning ways in Major League Baseball exhibition play. We'll start things off at 1 o'clock Eastern Time, 10 o'clock Pacific. Houston, Washington will highlight or be the first game in rotation order on the betting board. There are 12 games on the card in Major League Baseball. We'll pick 3 of those. 40 games on the college basketball slate. We'll start our night off with Mercer and East Tennessee State, 6 o'clock Eastern Time, 3 o'clock Pacific. College basketball customers, you guys just continue to rule your sports books. And if you're with me from the beginning, you're on a 78 and 51 run, 61% winners, 1,969 units of profit. College basketball totals, guys, insane. 63 and 36, 64% winners, 2,343 units of profit. Over the last 7 days, customers have cashed 58% winners and 56% winners over the last 30 days. That's number one amongst cappers with at least 55 plays. I also continue to be the number one college basketball handicapper over the last 90 days. 58% winners, 3,668 units of profit. Season-long mark, 56% winners, 3,301 unit of profit. We'll have 3 games off of tomorrow's 40-game card. The NBA delivers a 9-game card. We'll start things off with Toronto heading to Indianapolis to take on the Pacers. That will tip off at 7 o'clock Eastern Time, 4 o'clock Pacific. We got Toronto last night, plus 11.5 over Boston. I know a few of you are probably like, hey, man, I don't know about this. We cashed. Toronto plays Boston extremely well after getting embarrassed in that first matchup this year. My customers are killing another NBA 3-pack. We're just waiting on the Lakers game to see if we swept. Regardless, it's another profitable night in the NBA. We're in the middle of a 50 and 30 NBA run, 63% winners, 1,674 units of profit. NBA totals, guys. This is all verifiable. This is not making stuff up and thinking you can't verify it. You can go on Pick Dawgz right now and look at every play that I release. For better or worse, we're on a 40 and 15 run in the NBA on totals over my last 55 plays. 73% winners, guys. 2,323 units of profit. And that doesn't even include tonight's games. The last 30 days have been an incredible. We have a 44 and 27 overall run, 62% winners, 1,409 units of profit. Number one overall at pickdawgz.com. We'll have 3 games on our Wednesday NBA card. And finally, just 3 games on the ice. We'll start things off with Winnipeg and Ottawa. Puck drops at 7 o'clock for Pacific. We swept both games on Tuesday. We'll look to duplicate that again on Wednesday, or certainly just squeeze a profit out. Hopefully, we'll be able to do that. NHL customers on a modest 20-10 overall streak, 10-3 on sides, 6-3 on totals. We just continue to build on those numbers, and of course, we occupy a spot amongst the leaders in the NHL. Last 7 days, 7-3 at Pick Dawgz. That's number one overall, and even better, 742 units won over the previous 30 days on the ice. 58% winners, just under 1,100 units won in 2025. And as I said, all plays, all records, always documented, for better or worse, at pickdawgz.com. So that adds up to a 12-game all-access card for Wednesday. You got all kinds of reasons why you should join me tomorrow. I expect everybody that won tonight to come back, with fistfuls of cash, or fistful of cash on Wednesday. Thank you so much to everybody that did join me today. Of course, we have something for everyone, but our most popular package is our annual all-access pass. $4.11 a day gives you every play that I release from now to this time next year, and that will carry you right through the entire Major League Baseball season, NFL, college basketball, college football, at least to this point next year in college basketball, NBA, NHL. You get the point. $4.11 a day. Also, my Major League Baseball season pass is up there. You can get every play from now to the last pitch of the World Series for just or under $100 a month. So, guys, get ready for an incredible season. I did something today that I absolutely love to do, and that is plan out my travel schedule. So next month, I'm going to be in New York, the middle of the month or so. Forgot what the dates are, but at the end, my stupid Pirates, they start the season in Miami. So of course we're going to Miami at the end of the month. So we'll give you some more information on that. See if we could bring you with us or whatever. It's so hard though, guys, when trying to do these videos in hotels, because the higher you are up in a hotel, the worse it is on the Wi-Fi. But anyway, I love doing these videos on the road, and we'll see what happens. Okay, let's get to your free play. Let's go to rotation number 679, 680. Georgetown against UConn. The Huskies open up a 13-point favorite, or are a 13-point favorite. They open up 12.5, just bet up 213. The total is 140.5. That opened at 139.5. Georgetown 16-11 straight up, 15-12 ATS, 16-11 to the under. Hoyas are coming off that cover against Creighton as a 13-point dog, but dropped that game straight up by 11. They have covered 4 of their last 5 games, and 5 of the last 6 have gone over the total. UConn 18-9 straight up, 11-16 ATS, 14-12-1 to the over. The Huskies have been horrible against a number with losses in 12 of their last 16 games after that 14-point loss to St. John's as a 4-point dog. 3 of their last 5 games had cashed under tickets. And for UConn, I'd be honest with you, I was very surprised how St. John's seemed to smother the Huskies in that first half, especially. Scored 50 points and an 18-point lead going into the break, and it was really over at that point. And I know, looking at the box score and watching this game, the Huskies were much better in that second half, but Liam McNeely is a kid that was absolutely shooting bricks, and they have leaned on him quite a bit this year. I mean, we'll talk about his minutes played here in a second, but over the last 3 games, you really have started to see him kind of break down a little bit, I should say. He's averaged 15 points a game, but just 12 of 39 shooting, 31%. 2 of 14 from 3 in those 3 games, and he was outstanding against Creighton, but since that time has really fallen off for the Huskies, and he's getting a ton of court time. And I know he's a freshman. He just got through earning his 6th Freshman of the Week award, but it's clear he's not being overwhelmed by competition, but he may be getting just a little bit fatigued. So he's played 27 Division I games at this level, or Division I games right now, and he's playing 35 minutes a night. And there's a little bit different. I went back and watched like the first 4 or 5 games of their season, and watched his first 4 or 5 games, and just a little bit different. The swagger's a little bit different, and he is a massive component to the Huskies offense. And really, when you're looking at their starting 5, They were 17 of 50 against St. John's, 34% from the field. That was the second time they lost to the Red Storm this year. Just an uninspired effort, and it wasn't. I don't want to just bash on McNeely, but really an uninspired effort from their starting five. Now the Huskies won by 8 back in January, but the starters shot just 45% in that game, and it should be noted that this was a different lineup in that first game. But if they don't shoot 45% at least in this one, I don't know if they pull away from the Hoyas. I think that you're going to see a Georgetown team that's going to be extremely aggressive in the paint. That there are times where I think UConn just flat out plays poorly on defense, and I think that if I'm Coach Cooley, I'm going to tell Micah Peavy that I need you to keep shooting. I know you didn't have a great game last time out. I need you to keep shooting. I need you to get into that lane and penetrate and kick out or go for layups or whatever is open. But I need him to take over this game, and I think you're going to see that. I think you're going to see a very aggressive Hoyas team, and I think in the second half is where they're going to come back and cover this number. They may be down 8 to 10 at the half, but I think 13 is way too much. So your free play for Wednesday is Georgetown plus 13 points. Now go to pickdawgz.com, where every individual play, every discounted long-term pass is locked and loaded, including that annual all-access pass for just $4.11 a day. I cannot thank you enough for joining me. You like the new Major League Baseball thing up there? Believe me, when you take that down, I will never put anything up by myself again because I now have to paint. And I'm just making sure nobody else sees it but me. But eventually, eventually it's going to come down and somebody's going to say, hey, what happened there? But anyway, there it is. We're trying to fill things in a little bit. Thank you so much for joining me. Good luck with your wagers tomorrow. Good luck with your free play. And please, if you're not an all-access customer, just join me tomorrow. We're going to smash the rest of this month. We're going to smash the beginning of next month. 2025 is ours. For Against the Public, I'm Dana Lane. All the best to you and your wagers on Wednesday.